You could argue that what Bill Clinton said isn't going to matter at 8:30 tomorrow morning when we get the jobs report. But if it is a reasonable jobs report, then they can start pushing back on some of this economic argument that the Republicans make.
Dumb question of the morning. Does the president know tonight the jobs report?
The president will know tonight the jobs report. He gets it in the afternoon. He'll have to be very circumspect about it. He's not going to be able to wink at the audience tonight.
That's what you do.
If he has a long face. But there will be people parsing to see if he has a long face or, what he looks like.
Does the president change the tone? I mean, I'm sure his speech is already written, but how specifically does he address issues like unemployment?
Well, he's got to talk about the fact that they aren't going to rest until everybody has a job, but that they're on the right path, and that the Republicans would change that path, particularly with their tax programs, and that would hurt job growth going forward.
Well, let's bring in your frenemy, Hans Nichols. He's in Charlotte, North Carolina, of course, with his coverage out there. Hans, bring the economy over to the raw politics that you live and die on. What is the political task the president has this evening?
He needs to both apportion the right amount of blame onto the previous administration, but also not seem like he's just blaming. There's an internal view that the president has to start coming up with new sort of a new vision for what he'll do in term two, and then it can't all be negative and it can't all be contrast with Romney. That said, Tom, the sharpest contrast that you're going to hear was probably made last night between Clinton and what Clinton was saying the Romney administration would do. Clinton really was good at making those distinctions, talking about his record versus Bush's versus what they suspect Romney's will be. He stretched the truth in a few places, but for the most part, Clinton was pretty accurate in the economic charges he made.